good. Let me stream it really quickly.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. I mean, so.
Oh, I need to take that. Hold on, sorry. I have that paper or that plastic bag is of rice,
Mhm.
like a thing of rice that is still in my backpack. I need to
Oh,
throw it.
okay. That's funny. Okay.
Sorry, I just realized this. God,
Take your time. You're good.
all right, yeah, I got it. All right, yeah, we can go ahead.
Okay, cool. Sheik's threat ranges are like I think Sheik has pretty varying threat ranges since she has like the advancing dash attack and boost grab, which makes it pretty
Yeah,
scary. But like generally, you know, at the end of the day, our goal with like Sheik threat ranges are to try and space at the edge of her if she jumps and doesn't fast fall and drifts forward with an aerial. So if she like jump forward, no fast fall fares. We want to kind of try and be at the edge of that. And then when she's on the ground, we want to try and be respect like her dash attack and her boost grab because those are like her main openings on the ground.
yeah. I
Um,
had a lot of trouble dealing with her coming off of the. I mean, we can watch the VOD, but
yeah, yeah. No, I mean it's good to talk about it now, right? She coming
yeah,
down from the
I
platform.
yeah, like weight landing off the platform or like I uh I also missed a ton of like up throw combos. Like I think I up threw the Sheik like 10 times and I only got a follow up like once.
Hmm.
Like she hit top platform on Dreamland a bunch and like before I could get up there and I was uh like I don't know what to do. So I just whiffed it and then like got stuck in lag and then I
Hmm.
got hit for it. So yeah, those are like the big things I wanted to mention.
Okay, yeah, we could totally. She coming off platform is actually very difficult. It's like surprising a lot of the time how big her moves are and like
Yeah.
work. I feel like you have to actually space yourself really far back. Even now, I still get hit a ton with Sheik's doing like waveland off aerial stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna place myself at the perfect spot, and then she just goes really far, and I'm like, wait, that is not what I thought would happen.
Yeah.
So it's difficult, and we can talk about up there combo stuff. Once platforms get involved, it is actually so difficult. I feel like,
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
I also don't know where to counterpick Sheik. I just guessed Dreamland because I was like, I can just camp, but then I didn't camp, so I don't know why I didn't do that.
Yeah, I think FD Stadium are like your best stages. Sheik,
Okay.
without like top platform, means that she has less spots to like move generally.
Mm.
I think FD is like if you play it well is pretty good since Sheik doesn't have platforms to like escape to. If you like have if you're able to play well when close to her, you can like keep her in bad spots for a long time. But her
Yeah.
punish game gets better since she doesn't have to worry about like hitting you onto a platform and platform tech chasing or something. And there's less like noise when she's like tech chasing and stuff. So I think there's kind of a trade off, but um, you know, neutral generally gets better against Sheik on that stage. And then Stadium, it's kind of similar to FD, but Sheik having the platforms there does like make it where she can she has more space to run away since the stage is longer. And then when
Yeah.
she wants to reset, she can go to platforms. But obviously Fox having space is good too because you can run away for longer. And the platform being low lets, or not the platform, the ceiling being low lets you kill her earlier, which is pretty good
Hmm.
against Sheik.
Yeah.
So I think those are your two best like counterpick stages. If you're gonna start like your starter stages, I think Dreamland's the best stage to like start on. Battlefield is pretty good for Sheik. It's probably her best stage, just
Yeah.
because Triplat's easier to edge guard all the like Battlefield stuff against spaces, and then Yoshi's is like another decent starter stage. I think Yoshi's honestly could go either way. Sheik has big moves that are hard to avoid on Yoshi's, but Fox has fast moves that are hard to avoid on Yoshi's, and they both
Yeah.
kill each other pretty well, and they both use platforms pretty well. So I feel like it could definitely go either way on Yoshi's. It's hard either for either
Okay.
character, and Founded Dreams is just Battlefield, but with RNG platforms.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to think about it, but I think there are a lot of spots where Sheik is good on the platforms, and there's a lot of spots where the Sheik is really bad on platforms, and
Yeah.
you kind of have to, learn kind of how that works. If they're low, probably not the best for her, and if they're high, probably pretty good for her.
Hmm.
That's like generally how I approach it. Um, yeah, I think starting Dreamland's totally fine. You could watch from there.
I don't really know what I was trying to do there. I think I was trying to do uh single.
Just like full
I think
hop up air.
I think yeah, I think I just missed it. Like I think I did. I meant to do like a dash and then a full hop, and then I did a up. I hit up on the control stick instead.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I think what you did was good here. You one thing I really like is when she could have like run off the platform and try to aerial, you space further back, and this is like you're putting yourself outside of like her run off aerial range, which is good.
Yeah,
And then you react to the forward smash and try and punch it, which at the end of the day is as long as if you like tried to hit it, you reacted well and tried to hit it, and you just messed up, that's fine. That just means
yeah.
that next time around. Um, I do think when you get hit by she got like low percents, honestly, it's probably best to like if you can dash. I think doing stuff like shield or like full hopping generally ends up being pretty bad because you like
Yeah, you're
Sheik is pretty
stuck.
bad. Yeah, you're stuck. Sheik's not the best at chasing Fox. Fox is faster than her, right? So if it's like he dashes away before her and then like ends up far away, she can't like stop him a lot of the time.
Yeah,
She does have ways to like read you, right? She can like boost grab, and that is pretty good. But if she's boost
yeah,
grabbing, if you do any move in place or you spot dodge or you full hop, she gets hit. So it's like if she's going for a pretty hard read if she does boost grab. So I think using dash is generally pretty good when you get hit like at the
yeah.
low
Because
percents.
she's not gonna like do anything. Like she's not gonna hit you at 13.
Yeah, she's not gonna get a true combo, right? So you can always find you at least get like a pretty good pretty reasonable mix up where you get to like
Yeah,
escape a lot of the time.
yeah.
Yeah, and you kind of see how once you like jump, it ends up being pretty awkward. She's like right next to you and she just swats you out
Yeah.
of the air. Yeah.
I think dash would be a better option in scramble like that.
Yeah, I agree. This is something I realized a lot of foxes do. And I do it sometimes too, but it's like when you like are in this spot where you kind of just keep getting hit over and over by Sheik, I feel like it's in your best interest to kind of like try and reset instead of trying to like hit Sheik.
Yeah, that
I
makes
think
sense.
you've just like lost your turn. You no longer
Yeah,
kind of have the advantage. Oh, you kind of ready. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, no, Sheik just read you. That's fine. Nice. Hmm. Yeah, this is kind of it's
that
kind of
was
similar
a
from this
not.
spot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually
that was not
think
a.
doing. Oh no, you go, you go, you go.
I was gonna say that was like not a very reactive drill.
I do think that against Sheik, doing like early drills are good in spots where she could like end up jumping on top of you is good because it like hits before her move kind of comes out, and if you try and play those spots reactively, you actually get hit by her aerial before you can like see that.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm also facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, you are facing around. So I don't think this drill specifically was good, but like
Yeah.
I don't disagree with doing like full hop early drill when you're close to Sheik and she might like jump on top of you.
Okay.
Yeah, but generally I don't agree. I think this one is not that great. It
Yeah, I
feels pretty
agree.
similar to the initial position where you kind of end up in a weird position against Sheik. You're kind of scared and you're like, I'm gonna full hop, and it's like, nah. I think it's best to like try and escape if you can.
Reset. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, reset. And then you do like the up tilt afterward, and it's like you probably could have just like shielded and like since Sheik grabbing your like full hop landings pretty inconsistent. I think you can generally shield and be relatively safe, and then try and like escape afterward.
Okay. Is that like a combo?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can DI it.
How am I supposed to do that? DI out?
Yeah, DI if you can DI out, but she can like hit with the back of dash attack and make it reverse. So if you
Yeah.
DI out, it ends up being DI in.
Mm.
But I think like if you look at, I think that's what you were trying to DI out, which is what it looks
Yeah.
like. But then you reverse hits, so you DI in, right?
Yeah.
Since it's reversing, it ends up being DI in, and then the other one you like change your DI and end up DIing in on that one too. So it's you just kind of have to be, I don't know. Uh, it's not super important right now, but just if you're aware that there is like a reverse hit and it's like when she dash attacks hits towards the back of it, you'll kind of get an intuition for like because if the Sheik does her dash attack earlier, she'll hit with the front, so you'll know that it'll be a front hit, or if she does it dash attack late, you'll know that it hits closer to the back, so it has a higher chance of being a reverse hit.
Yeah.
but generally your goal is to DI away. So as long as you kind of know how it works, you'll intuitively figure it out, and
Okay.
maybe you can like test it if you want. Nice, this is good. I think going to top platform here wasn't that great.
She's yeah.
So what makes me feel like it wasn't that great is that I feel like you were pretty safe in this position, and so like
Yeah.
full hopping didn't like I don't think full hopping like necessarily protected you from anything because you know Sheik's so far back, her dash tech won't even reach you, right? Her dash tech will probably stop like maybe like next to the
Yeah.
tree's mouth, and so it's like since you're pretty safe, you don't really need the full hop. Um, and so I probably would have like this wave dash down was good, but if you kept dash dancing, that's probably
Yeah.
best. And then after going to top platform, I feel like you kind of were like, I kind of see Sheik's doing something, so I'm gonna go down there and hit her. But
Yeah.
I feel like you could have gotten like maybe CC grabbed or something could have gone wrong. It didn't seem like
Yeah.
that like specific of a hit.
That's not really, yeah, that she had a ton of time to get out of the way.
Yeah, like what if she like went forward and then used bear, put yourself in lag next to her, and you
Yeah.
end up getting grabbed or something. Yeah, I
I got
think
kind of lucky that I even hit her, yeah.
I think your best course of action once you realize that you like waveland up here and Sheik's like somewhere in this area that you can like just dash off to the right side of the platform and be
Mhm.
generally pretty safe and end up in like about the same position as you were in initially.
Yeah. Oh, I did get better at doing that, but it's not yeah, I was working on Nair Shine Grab. That was one of the like tech things I worked on.
Yeah, no, I think that was a good dare shine grab. And then honestly, in there into the corner afterward was fine too, because this is good against Sheiks that like don't have the greatest ledge dashes. They're trying to do ledge dash dash back nair or ledge dash
Yeah.
dash back, and this nair is like good against that. So I think it's fine. And then you play the situation pretty well afterward. You like do the nair into the corner, and you know that like she can't hit you directly, but
Yeah.
you don't have enough time to hit a roll. So I really like that you stand still. But I think
Yeah.
once you stand still here, you could play a bit more reactive, and like Sheik's gonna be doing something to defend herself. So if you try and look really hard for that, you could see her forward tilt and dash up grab since you're standing still.
Mm.
Or if she does like this nair, you could up smash her. And if you want to make it simpler, you could up smash everything, right? It's like
Yeah.
you see her forward tilt, you see her short hop nair. It's like, oh, I'm gonna up smash, kind of regardless.
Wait, so you said up smash even though it doesn't kill? Is that just to pop her up so I can like combo her?
Yeah, at this percent, if she like DIs in on up smash or no DIs up smash, you actually get another hit
Oh,
at
okay.
60.
What do I hit? Just up air?
You could like bear up air. It kind of
Okay.
depends, but yeah, bear up air.
I did not know that.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, that's kind of why I don't like shielding there, just because it ends up being pretty awkward, and you like power shielded kind of accidentally because you're just trying to shield the nair, and then you get pushed too far back to grab, and it's like now you're getting grabbed. So I think
Yeah.
if you can, hitting like nair with a move is your best bet. There's like something you could like wait for the nair for a little while and then nair it out of the air. Or, up smash is the easiest thing. I think up smash is probably your best hit. Just
Yeah.
because it's easy and you get something off of it. Nice. Yeah. I think you meant to up air, but um, this is such a hard case. Man, she hit the platform instantly. But you kind of just have to know the percents for like when
So
up throw sends her up.
I labbed this out with all actually the top 8 characters and I have the numbers for it,
Oh,
but
nice.
um let me see if I can find it.
Yeah. You know how it also changes with like DI, right? Where it's like if they DI away, they hit the platform later because they don't go as high up.
They hit it later?
Yeah, like the percents, like they at a higher percent,
Oh yeah.
yeah, they hit the platform at a higher percent because they don't go as high up on like DIs to the side.
Okay. Yeah, Sheik is at 57, Falcon is 109, Martha's 12, Puff is 0, Falco is 87, Fox is 135, and Peach is 19 with no DI on Dreamland.
Nice. Yeah. I think it's probably worthwhile to learn like the DI away percents too. DI away, DI in percents just because it's like slightly higher. I think you could always like, as long as you have an intuition for it, that's really all that matters. But it's probably worthwhile to like at least be aware of it. But yeah, that's good that you have the percents. Oh, I think the way you played this is good though. Staying under Sheik until you did
I
the.
yeah, I missed the waveland on the top part.
Yeah, I actually don't think the full hop was that great though. I felt
Yeah,
like,
because it doesn't make sense if she's like in the air, because I'm not gonna like punish anything, and she's also just gonna like stick her bear out and like maybe just hit me for it.
yeah, I feel like staying grounded here would have been best. Like you could have like been like, oh, I think I might get hit, then like wave dash instead, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable playing on the ground versus Sheik.
Yeah. Why do you not feel comfortable? Do you think like you might get? Do you not know when you can get hit or like?
Um, Probably because historically I just or like I know that she can. I know that I feel pretty confident. I know the ranges for dash attack
Mhm.
and for boost grab, um, and I know I can call them out with like fade back drill or like full hop. Uh, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like nervous. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean
I
it's
should just be
like,
dash dancing.
yeah. Do you feel like maybe you don't have the control of your dash? Because I know that you've been working on dash dancing lately, so maybe it's not like
Yeah.
something you're great at. So you feel like you don't have the control to like always be away from it or like, because.
Yeah, it might just be like confidence,
Yeah. Um.
which I should just practice more.
Yeah, I mean, you'll just learn that with time, right? As long as you're aware that, like, the spacings that you're at won't get hit by dash attack, or maybe you moving in a specific way, you'll like end up where you kind of want to be. But yeah, I think being confident, it's like if you think um, know the spots, you just have to assume that your understanding is sufficient logically, right? If you think you know it, you might as well function as if you do.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I actually think jumping to top platform here was probably like fine. I probably would have preferred to like, because she could have like dash after this bear, could have like dash forward or something.
Yeah.
But I think
I just
that
look really uncomfortable. Like I think I'm going top plat because I like don't feel comfortable moving around on the ground. I should have just been dash dancing instead.
yeah, it feels like the one consistent with like when you jump, like full hop or go to top platform is it's related to Sheik jumping. So I think you on the ground are uncomfortable, but it's because Sheik is in the air. Is
Yeah, I don't really know what to do when she goes in the air.
oh. It's the generally the it's pretty much just like you either decide to be outside, like you see that Sheik jumps and you decide I'm going to be at a spot where I can't get hit by her jumping, or you see her jump and kind of decide I'm gonna like you know play the mix up on whether she fast falls out of her short hop or not, right? And so it's like if you just want to be outside of it, you just go to like the furthest point, like the edge of her jump threat range where it's like she can't hit you with like full drift in aerial. And then if you want to hit her, you either decide between hitting her fast fall or not. And then it's like if she doesn't fast fall, or if you think she won't fast fall and she doesn't, you can like hit her out of the air before she even lands with like a dash forward nair or like an up
Like a
smash
ball
or
hop, like a
something.
short hop nair or a
Yeah,
full
short
hop
hop
nair?
nair. Yeah.
Okay.
This is like on reaction to seeing her jump, right? You see her
Yeah.
jump and then decide, I think she won't fast fall. You could like hit her out of the air with like a nair or an up smash. But those things will actually lose to her fast falling because she'll hit the ground before you, and like be able to like
Fair.
shield, right?
Oh.
Yeah, because if she's fairing, generally with fast fall she won't like hit you out of the air, but she'll like land before you and be able to like shield before like your move like hits her, or maybe even dash out of the way or something, right?
Yeah.
And then if you want to read her like fast falling, you would do something like grab her landing or running shun her landing, and if she decides to not fast fall though, she could like fair you out of like those actions, right?
Right.
So you kind of see how with that like mix up dichotomy, she actually, if she does the thing that you weren't expecting, you get hit, right? It's like it goes like it plays out pretty clean, where you hit her for not fast falling and she does, you get hit. And if you hit her for fast falling and she doesn't fast fall, you get hit, right?
Mhm.
And then obviously in the other scenarios, you hit her. And we could watch like more. We could watch like, maybe a top fox play out like the jump interactions, how they'd space, and how they like decide to interact with it. Um, but yeah, that's like how it generally tends to play out. That's
Mm.
Does that all like make sense or?
I think so, yeah, I'd have to see it to internalize it, but I think yeah, it's a mix up.
Yeah, yeah, we could definitely watch some. Um, I think that honestly might be like the most valuable thing to pay attention to because that's like super important in the matchup.
Okay.
Well, I'll watch a little bit more and see how it goes. Nice. Yeah, another thing with the top platform.
So when I probably shouldn't even be going for grab here to combo. I could go for like I think looking back, I'd rather go for like drill or running shine instead.
I think grab was fine here. I think
It just doesn't seem like you can get much off of up throw if she lands on top platform.
you don't get like a big combo, but like you could always like you up throw bear right, and then she's like above ledge falling down, and you get to shark her. So it's like you do actually get
I
like
bear.
yeah, like you could do up throw here, and then just like dash forward, double jump bear to hit tech in place, right?
Okay.
Or you could like, you know, dash and then wait for the tech roll, and then do double jump bear for the tech roll that you reacted to.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like pretty similar to like on the side platform stuff where it's like you either read
Yeah.
tech in place or you decide to react to the tech rolls.
I just didn't want to accidentally. I feel like a lot of times when I do that, I get like stuck up there and I hit her invul instead, and so uh, and then maybe I get like reversaled or grabbed or something, which
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. You could
Should I be bearing like off the platform? Like, should I bear to like land on the side platform?
no. You'd be bearing to land on the. You want to like, you'd end up landing in like the middle of the platform.
So you do like double jump, like rising bear, and you hit her with like the strong hit, or
Yeah,
you
you
hit
hit
it,
her with the strong hit. Yeah, if you can. Yeah.
and then you, if I hit her, she would go flying off. But if I accidentally missed and she was invulnerable when I did the bear because she like did. Oh, well, you're saying a cover tech in place,
Yeah,
so like
you'd be doing a bear specifically at the timing to hit tech in place, and then
so,
if she
but
tech rolls it, it's like she has to still defend herself, right?
if she does like neutral get up from this tech, is that slow enough to cover the bear
The
or to be
miss,
invulnerable when the bear hits?
the miss tech would get hit by it too.
Okay, I'll have it
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I think it's worth like just like messing around with it and seeing what timing actually hits tech in place well the way you want it to. And when we watch like a top fox do it, you'll like see how it plays out more specifically. Yeah, again, double jump bear. You could double jump up air technically, but I don't think it won't kill at this percent, so it's not really that good.
Okay.
That was not great.
Which part?
This up smash.
Yeah, that was pretty lazy.
I don't think it like really read anything. Because like if you look at when you did it, if she double jumped from ledge at that time, she would have been invincible. And
Oh,
then yeah, that's it's like you did it too early for it to actually hit like anything. And then like I feel like if you think she's gonna double jump off ledge, you could actually play it like more reactively because she has to like double jump up and then be above ledge and then fall right. She's in the air for a lot of time, a long time. So you could like actually react a little bit more if you're gonna read her double jumping from ledge. Does that make sense?
yeah,
Yeah,
I was too early.
yeah. Oh, you just got red there. Then you just get the edge card. Let's find a top fox to watch. Um, in the matchup, and then we'll see like how they interact with jump and then some of the top platform stuff. Honestly, I
Okay,
think it's gonna be easiest for me to pick my Fox just because I know what I do the most.
sure.
Let's see. And I actually have games against Sheik pretty recent.
Oh wow, these are so organized.
Yeah, if you can like on Slippy, there's like a thing where you can set it to save replays and monthly
Oh, that's
full.
nice.
Yeah, yeah, and it does it automatically. It's really cool. And so it makes it where it just has saved all of my things pretty easily. Which is nice. Awesome. Comedy monster mastermind. Let's just watch this game, this Dreamland game. Since it's the same stage, it'll be. Actually, is that the only Dreamland game? No, there's one later. Yeah. Let's just watch one of the latest ones. I think. Should be fine. Okay. Let's see. Mm. Yeah, this is up for upper. You read her double jumping, right? And she doesn't double
Yeah.
jump. She falls past. That's good awareness from me to what's it called? To know that like she could try and grab, and so I dash back
Yeah.
to get out of the way.
And
This
then you
is
do the
me.
nair because she did the double jump, or she
She
fast
did out
out
of the
last
way.
time.
Yeah, I did the nair this time because she did out of the way, and it's like okay. I messed up the dash on the nair,
Yeah.
but it was like that was good. Nice. I did the drill that you were talking about. The reader dashing
Yeah.
in. There, always combos.
On up air.
Yeah, yeah. On up throw, yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
I went for a specific read because I thought that she would double jump out, so I up aired like above her, but she didn't, so it was whatever.
Yeah.
This is when she jumps. I'm like, I see her jumping at this point, and I'm like, will she fast fall? Will she not? I just decide to fully be outside of the range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you don't you can always see her jump and you don't have to do anything about it. I actually think you shouldn't do that much about Sheik jumping unless you're absolutely sure. Because it's really
Okay.
inconsistent, right?
Yeah, and you don't want to like fuck with like auto cancel lag.
Yeah, yeah, you get you get bared or ferret out of the air or something. That's like the worst position you could end up in normally, right? So it's like
Yeah,
you don't
because you get
want to
knocked down.
yeah, you don't want to play it out a ton. And I mean, even when you don't get knocked down, if she is doing a well timed aerial, you're in a pretty bad spot.
Yeah.
That's good.
Did you do shield stop?
Yeah, I did. Move dash down. Oh no, she shielded. Yeah. Here I just after she did the bear, I know that she's going to be in lag, so I take some space, and then after taking the space, I read her wave dashing forward out of shield.
And you dash back shield stop bear.
Yeah. I could have hit that out of shield. This aerial from ledge is pretty bad if I'm shielding. I could just nair.
Up smash. Oh, nair.
Yeah, nair's better here. Up smash doesn't kill, and if she DIs away on there, she's auto dead.
Right? Yeah, because she is off stage.
Yeah, she's off stage without the double jump specifically. This is good.
You naired her out of the air.
Yep. She's spacing around the platform. You see how far away she is, right?
Yeah.
And then here I read her jumping specifically.
Oh, okay.
I didn't play that one on reaction, no. But you can read her jumping, right? With an earlier nair. Oh, that was bad for me. Oh, you see here? Again, she jumps, and I'm like, I'm not going to interact with that, right? I let her ban from her jump, and then I do try and do something afterward.
Sure. What would that nair hit?
This nair would hit her. It would hit her dashing back, or crouching, or forward tilting after it.
Yeah. So you stayed on the platform to shield after your bear missed, and she's under you.
Yeah.
Okay, and you point down.
Yeah, so here, I do this bear to read her, and she moves off the platform, and it's she can't, I know that it's not my turn to be aggressive, because she's actionable when I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
And so she'll generally get her move out faster, so I shield, right? And since she can't, grab me, right? I know that me shielding up there is pretty safe, And since I'm also shielding laying down, right, she doesn't like have a move that can shield poking from below, right? And so she just gets
Yeah.
this bear, and I'm like, well, she bared, that's fine. And I just, I jump back to like give myself some space so I don't get hit immediately. Does that
Did
make
you
sense?
intentionally let, or yeah, did you intentionally let go of shield?
No, I think I just accidentally dropped it.
Okay. What would you have done instead? Because I feel like I never point my shield down because I like can't shield drop from that angle.
Well, here you see how I jump out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I if I
Oh,
like I probably dropped shield on accident when I meant to be holding shield, and then I just jumped away, right? I was probably going
yeah.
to jump away regardless.
That's a better idea, yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Oh, he read me. That was good. Again, Sheik jumps. I'm like, oh, Sheik jumped.
Just dash
I'm
dancing.
Yeah, and then I wait for like I think he's gonna like waveland off platform or something, and so I time my jump for like interacting with that better. You see,
Oh, I see.
you see how
Yeah.
he short hops and then double jumps, and I'm like full hopping at that timing.
Oh, wow. Wait. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah,
So you wave dash out of power shield to beat Nair out of shield.
yeah. So
So
here,
yeah.
yeah, so it's like I do this nair, and then I realize that it doesn't actually hit him; it hits his shield, and I'm like, well, the things that she can do to shield here, are like she can nair the shield because I'm close. She can do wave dash, away from me and forward tilt because I'm close to like make some space, or she could like continue holding shield, right? And so I think that she's gonna do something to attack, right? And then I've realized, nah, she hit my shield with this nair. And something you could do is you could do wave dash out of shield, shine to like essentially like to whiff punish nair, right? Even
You
if she
didn't.
like auto
Yeah.
cancels it. Yeah.
But the thing that started that sequence was Nair turnaround shield.
Yeah. It was nair and then realize that my nair didn't hit. And then do dash back shield.
Yeah, I think I always shine there, but shield makes way more sense in this
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah. I think shining there is fine, like sometimes too. It's just that I specifically knew that like I would have ended up behind her and that like shine wouldn't have like
Done any. Yeah.
done the things I wanted it to do because my nair didn't hit and I didn't think they would like catch her moving. So instead, I like play around her defensive options, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you do want to shine, right? Sometimes you nair the Sheik shield and you're like,
Facing forward.
yeah, it's like I'm gonna shine her and it's gonna hit her before her like action comes out. But this time I was like, okay, I'm behind her shield. It's kind of awkward. I know she's gonna pick something defensive, and I'm gonna like try and play around that more specifically.
Mhm.
This is pretty similar to it's like another jump situation. So I ledge dash, I dash back, I see that she's jumping, and I'm like, okay, I don't think I have the space, to avoid her faring. And so instead I'm gonna like read like a drift back fast fall fair and then shine that. And then if I'm wrong, I go past her and get to like be in center stage, right? So this will actually decide to engage, but I read like a slightly different drift. And I thought she'd go further back, but it ends up being fine, right?
Mhm.
Here's something you could do to re-jump preemptively. Full hop rising there. And
Oh,
yeah. And this one, like, she didn't even jump at like the exact timing I thought she would. She jumped slightly later, right? But it still like caught her. And so I had like some sort of position. I did not play it as aggressively as I could have. Ooh. Um yeah, I probably could have realized that she jumped and decided not to full hop, but I only saw her dash forward. So it looked like pretty bad. What? Oh, there's another thing where I nair and it hits her out of the air, out of her short hop, right? Oh, that I do not think I did that on purpose. That roll was really bad. Nice. This is also part of the mix-up where you see Sheik jump, and after she jumps, it's like she can either decide to be aggressive, and like you're spacing out the range or spacing outside of your jump range, she could decide to be aggressive and like grab. She could set up more like zoning, right? And
Yeah.
I read her like moving forward out of it and get this down tilt.
Well,
Yeah, that combo did not seem like it went that well. I could have probably up aired and maybe sharked. Nice. This is
oh
really good
wow.
awareness. Yeah. So I know
What is
that.
she?
Or what's
Okay,
up?
go ahead.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't know what move she did. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I know that Sheik's actionable before me, and so or she's not actionable before me, but like if I try and like hit her, she'll be able to get her shield up, right? And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like space myself under her in case she jumps, right? And so she just like thinks that I'm probably gonna like jump to top or jump to side platform to try and hit her, but I'm like wave dashing right here, and she tries like does a bear, to protect the backside of herself, and I'm already under her.
Wow. Wait, so why did you do that up tilt?
So what's it called? You know how in this position, Fox normally does dash up, um, like dash full hop rising bear to hit this up B.
Yeah.
Since I did the slow get up, I actually didn't have enough time to do that without her being able to get her shield up.
Hmm.
You see how I'm actionable? Like this is like the first frame I'm actionable, and she already like this is when she could be shielding.
Yeah.
So it's like I couldn't have bared in that time, and so I know that since I can't bear in that time, I'm gonna like move away. I'm gonna move outside of Sheik's threat range, which is like if she shield drop, it'd be shield drop fairing like right around here, right?
Yeah.
And then I wave dash under her. And now that I realize that I'm like she jumped when I was wave dashing, I'm like okay, I'm now gonna up tilt under her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because like if she would have shielded, you would have just taken center.
Yeah, yeah. If she shielded, I would have seen that she shielded and just like played from this position, right? I would have probably gone here, maybe here, right? But I would have like seen it and not decided to up tilt.
So is that wave dash a reaction point?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Too hard.
Reaction points are not easy. It's okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
when
supposed to
so
hard bear here, but
I bared in the other game and I hit her poof on
Mhm.
accident. So I haven't looked at the frame data. Is she actionable or is she like vulnerable after the poof?
Yes, after the poof. She's vulnerable right before the poof and then after. So in this frame, like once she starts up being, she's like vulnerable during these frames of the poof of the like up
Yeah.
B, and then she goes invincible like right before. This is the first frame of invincibility, and then she's invincible through the poof. This, and now she's vulnerable when she comes out.
Okay.
Yeah, you see how I hit her the first frame that she comes out? She's
Yeah.
vulnerable. Yeah, she's vulnerable right before she poofs and afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do this bear specifically because I know that she could angle the stage and she could angle up here, and I just want to cut her off without like, since I know that I don't like I won't get hit by the up B. I'm gonna try and cut off her like vulnerable up B like before she can like do anything, right? That's
Yeah.
why I did that bear, and same for that bear.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, got red.
Hit the A button.
How did I get this up air? What even happened? I hate that catches jump like that. But it's fine. We see here that once I'm like out of this position, I full hop because I know that she could run forward, right? Because
Yeah.
I don't want to get hit by her during run up grab if I don't need to. Now I got unlucky very because I spaced
Her foot came
slightly too
back.
close, yeah, with the up tilt, but it's fine anyways. Um, this is a good reaction, or not good reaction, good read by the Sheik to kind of read me like full hopping, going to the platform. That was very unlucky. And here I kind of do a full hop that looks similar to yours, but I do this one reading if he dashes forward like potentially, and then I see that he
Yeah.
jumps, and I decide to go to top platform, right? Because it's like, okay,
Uh,
well, what's he
yeah.
gonna do, right? And then I do a pretty bad upper off the top platform, which I definitely meant to hit the ground. I did not mean for that to hit the what's it called, hit the platform.
Yeah. You dash a little too far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why did you choose to hold shield there?
Because she could have thrown the needles. You saw how she
Mm.
like did the needle charge and then stopped it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I saw that and thought, oh, she's gonna throw needles, and then he didn't. He ran up and then tried to play like he thought that I would like move out of shield or something, but I and then ended up just holding shield. Here we see a spot where I'm actually in Sheik's threat range when she jumps, shielding, and then I realize that she jumps, and I think that she's gonna do something slower, and so I wave dash away to get away, right?
He's so skinny.
Yeah. Wow,
Okay.
that was insane. And this is the reverse dash tech that I was talking about. This one isn't. That's a reverse dash tech, and this one's also a reverse dash
Yeah.
tech. You see how the back is Sheik is what hits me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And but I
Her
DI
spine.
away, right? Yeah, her like
Yeah.
spine. Bear. Yep, bear forward tilt. You can't really get that many good combos off this position.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that was a really good CC.
Yeah. And then
So you read her short hopping there?
so here, this is actually Running Shine. One of the things that makes Running Shine good is that you can option select CC, right? Because you have to hold down to shine,
Yeah.
and so I'm like I'm gonna run forward because I think the Sheik might because what initially started this position is that see Sheik rolled right here as I was falling, and I pretty much by the time I started dashing, I saw Sheik shielding right, and
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna read Sheik, wave dashing back, and then as I'm running forwards, I realize that she jumped instead, right, and so
Yeah.
then I hold down because I'm gonna running shine anyways, right, and so I hold down, realizing that she jumps, and then set up my shine timing for her doing like a fair that hits me, right.
Yeah.
And then something I do that's really good afterward is I do wave shine nair instead of doing up throw because up throw like sends to the top platform
Right.
awkwardly, right? And so up throw nair
Yeah.
or wave shine nair looks really good, and I get this nice edge guard position afterward, and she dies.
Nice.
I think I could have done jump shine after the nair. Um, you could go back and watch it. Can you kind of see it? If I like dash
Yeah.
forward, yeah, I could have done that. Oh, he read me. Goat. Oh, again, he jumps, and I kind of give away the space, or
Mm.
give up the space, and kind of like play just around the edge of it. Same thing for this.
Yeah. It seems like you don't. There's no reason to like interact with her when she's jumping in general.
Yeah, I think it's like unless you really know what she's gonna do, it's not that good. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like here dash dancing, or not dash dancing, like landing, and I'm like, oh man, I like waving line down. I'm like, I do not know what she's gonna do out of this jump. She could do so many things. I don't want to get hit randomly, and so I choose
Yeah.
to play it safe. Oh man, I actually played this like a genius. So I see the spot that we end up in. I see her land from the bear. I see her dash forward, and I said the full hop, right? Because I know I'm so far away that
Mm.
she can't like directly hit me. If you look how far away we are, like right. So I see her dash forward, and I'm like, oh, she's dashing forward. I'm jumping, right? And then I
Mm.
realize that she did end up under me, and I play this position. It's like, oh, she's in dash tech lag. I'm gonna like try and pressure her. I did not mean to dash attack, but
Yeah.
I probably meant to like nair running shine or something. And so I'm like, or yeah. And so now we end up in this position. I know that she's probably gonna try and run off and hit me, so I double jump out of the way, which is I think very good awareness because her thing doesn't come out fast enough to hit me before I double jump.
Uh,
Yeah.
you don't think you'd get fared?
No, I think I'd get out of the way
Because
before fair.
you're up on top of the or you're above the platform before she's off it. When does
Yeah,
fair come out? 4?
four. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. I might be getting hit because it'd be the top. Yeah, but that's if she does it frame perfectly, right? Which
Yeah.
if she does fair frame perfectly, that means she's specifically reading me jumping, you know.
Yeah.
Which means that if I stay on the ground, she just gets hit.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so there still is a mix-up here, right? And so I choose in the way where I think she's gonna read me being on the ground, which is what she does when she does the snare, right? And then I'm like, I know that since she did the nair, I actually won't have time to like true whiff punish her, right? Reliably. And so I double jump and then land next to her and crouch in case she like short hops. She's full hopping right now, and I've realized that she's full hopping and do a dash back out of crouch bear.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, so like all of this is like me having really good awareness on like kind of how the situation's playing out, all the way from me like full hopping. This is good awareness. Me attempting to be aggressive here is good awareness, knowing that she's like in an awkward position, frame advantage wise. Doing the bear is good awareness on her double jump. The double jump's good awareness on her attacking. Me crouching is good awareness on her potentially short hopping. And then me dashing back is a good reaction to her actually full hopping instead of short hopping, right?
Right.
And now, and it's like I got like 20% for this. It's not even, but like all these spots I'm playing very intentionally and paying attention. And here I do the bear, and I could have probably done something slightly more aggressive and actually hit her, but I do this bear that has a chance of hitting her that also puts me in center stage safely.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. This is something that I've been doing lately. I don't have any thoughts on it, but I do like wave dash towards them and then use either the wave dash momentum as to make it like a mix up is if whether I'll attack them over here or like full hop and land next to her. Not really important, but that's kind of, I know that the wave dash back full hop looks kind of weird and I've been doing it a few times, so I just wanted to explain it.
Okay.
Oh, jump. I read her jumping and it did not work. Look at this spot too. She jumps and I'm like, oh man, she jumped. I don't think I can avoid it. I'm gonna shield and protect myself, because what's it called? Sheik jump is. He definitely tried to grab me, so he played the situation with good awareness, but he messed up and light shielded. Nice. Yeah. And then here, I assume that he's going to keep running forward, but he like stops. And so then it like changes the timing, and then his dash attack actually ends up hitting me. This jump too. I see him jump over there, and I'm like, I can't hit it. I'm just going to go back to lasering, right?
When he jumps,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. If Sheik's jumping a lot, like an easy answer is just to like not engage with it and just shoot lasers.
Yeah. And if Sheik's like, if you realize that the Sheik's just jumping a lot, you could also just start like reading it, right? With Naruto, like full hop nair, up smash her, she's going up. Even short hop nair works like decently, or like you can hit her, you can read her for doing these jumps as well.
Yeah.
I'm just also playing it pretty safe because it's like I don't know exactly when she's gonna jump, and I've always kind of been in lag when she's jumping, and it's like okay, well I'm gonna play it kind of safer.
Yeah. Because if she's jumping a lot, she's probably doing it like near the platforms too.
Yeah.
So that means you have room to like go back.
Yeah. Here I actually try and do the full hop resing drill is talking about when you're close to Sheik and you think she might jump, right? Yeah. Now it goes awkwardly because she bears, but that's like pretty. It does not happen like that very often.
And like at worst, it trades.
Yeah, and that's like whatever. Nice, and we see here, we did get this straight, and I read her jumping right, and I'm like, okay, she's jumping, I'm up tilting, right?
Yeah.
So you can read her, like there are so many ways to read her jumping.
It's just you have to be ready to play the mix up.
Yeah. Bad edge guard.
And yeah. So it seems like the basic one is like you either stuff her on top of her by like nairing on top, or you get under her with like nair or up tilt.
Yeah.
Short hop nair.
Yeah, yeah. If you're going to read it, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't do those things on reaction. Well, short hop nair you can do on reaction to seeing her jump, but you're engaged in a mix up and reading her not fast falling, right?
Yeah,
And that means
yeah,
you also have to be close to her initially. Does that just because how much time it takes? Does that make sense? So you have to be closer to her if you're going to react to her jumping and then hit her out of the air.
yeah.
Yeah. In that match, we didn't honestly see that many times I up through her and like actually put her on top platform. But I mean, we saw a ton of jump situations. I played them out in nearly every way. Um,
Yeah, no, that was pretty helpful to see it.
yeah, but I mean, generally, it's like I actually didn't even interact with Jump that much. He jumped a ton, and I was like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna interact with it all that much. But there's a lot of spots where I specifically read it. Right, there's a spot where I've read him jumping with up smash twice. There's actually two
yeah.
of those spots. There's spots where I read him jumping with short hop nair. There's spots where I read him jumping with full hop rising nair. There's spots where I read him jumping with the down air, the full hop early down air next to him. There's spots where I just didn't engage and kept dash dancing. There's spots where I read him fast falling and running shined. Right,
Mhm.
so all these, and there's also spots where I played the mix up after him jumping pretty well, where I either read him setting up pressure and jumping again, or I could read him dashing forward and protect myself that way, right?
Yeah.
So
Is
there's, or what's
yeah.
up? You go, you go.
Oh, is that Dr. Lobster?
That's no, this is Crudo. His
Oh,
tag
okay.
is just Doctor Law, Doc Lob or whatever
Yeah,
on Slippy because it's funny or whatever.
got it.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean that's kind of see how I play around jump a ton. It's I think it was good for that. And I mean also I played the grounded mix-ups pretty well too. I think I spaced around it a lot, or I like read it preemptively, or I did stuff like full hop to let it like try and go over it. Um, so yeah, I mean those are like my thoughts on the jump stuff.
Yeah, no, that was pretty helpful. And I think moving forward, I'll try and like plan. I don't think I had a plan for when she jumped in general, so I'll try to use some of those options next time I see it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, I guess we're about at time, so and I think we essentially already wrapped up.
Yeah,
um,
yeah. So for I'll take a break for this upcoming month, but I'll message you maybe end of August and let you know what I'm thinking for the future.
okay, yeah, yeah. Just let me know. Good luck with your break and all things included with it.
Cool, appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
come on, bye.